everyone, this is Ahi from Ahiverse and welcome to Warehouse of Dreams episode 30. And as usual, like I always keep on saying that, like a broken record, it's been a long time since I recorded the last episode, which was in November last year. I think I have said this before. I feel like it's easy to see if my mental health is good or not by seeing when I upload or not. But this time, for the first time, I guess, this is not because of a mental health issue. That I took this long break, kind of a break I did not intend to do, like always. But the main reason why this delay happened is because I was procrastinating. Yeah, the other times were also procrastination, but this is really procrastinating because of other factors that are not necessarily tied to a mental health. And also it's raining outside, there's wind, and the rains are like not consistent at all. So it has a different volume and loudness at some parts, and some parts it's basically as if it's a wind blowing, right? So it depends on how fast the wind is. Oh, I just realized I'm not using a pop filter. Oh damn, this will be difficult to compress in an edit. Shit, I should have used a pop filter. Why didn't I not think about it? Anyway, too late. I don't know how to fit. Okay, now I was talking about the delay. Yes, procrastination delay. Yeah. Last year November was the last time, and last year was not a good time for me, mentally speaking. It was not great. So I think it started to get better in January this year, and I was ready to do a podcast in January itself. I found new shows to obsess around, but that I really liked and I enjoyed a lot, and I kept watching it once or twice, again and again, rewatch it. And now I don't rewatch it, I cannot, because things started changing mentally speaking this year, January, and I wanted to record an episode, but as usual I did not. I think my mouth sounds are gonna be very weird this time. It's awfully quiet right now because I'm recording this at 1:32 in the night, after midnight, and the silence is actually very deafening. I hate this so much. I usually put my fan at full speed so I don't have to listen to any noise from outside. Even I can hear everything from the outside. I live in nature, right? There's all the tiny sounds that the insects make, and there's so many sounds the bats make that drive me crazy, and I will not be able to I'm so sorry, I just hit the microphone. But there's so much sound out there that drives me crazy, and I hate it. So I always put full speed fan. I don't know if it's a vertical fan or the horizontal. I don't know how to say it. It's a ceiling fan. Yeah, the ceiling. The fan is in the ceiling. So I have to put it. And if I don't put it, I go crazy. And I don't know which dog was it, but one dog is crying. And okay, I don't think that dog is our dog. That dog sounds foreign. Oh, different sound. I can hear. Oh, that's Tintu. That's my dog. I think there's I think she saw a cat or something. She always sees cat. Not really, but she hates them. Let me check. Tintu is on night duty. She's doing good. So I check now. Tintu has a night duty and she's doing well, and I hope it's just a cat. Anyway, this is the very reason that I have to put the full speed. And I noticed that people put white noise, brown noise, and pink noise in the headphones to sleep and all, and this basically is white noise. The full speed sound of the fan and the motor, it's white noise, and absolutely love it. I cannot live without it. And the silence is very deafening because it is so silent here right now. I can hear myself speaking and it's bothering me. And what was I talking about? I was talking about delays, right? Yeah, in January I wanted to record, but things happened. I could not. Every Tuesday, every Tuesday I'm like, I need to record. No, every week when I get the energy, like on Saturday, I feel like, oh, today is a good day to record. But then I was like, I usually record on Tuesday, right? So I should record on Tuesday. So I keep procrastinating to Tuesday. When Tuesday comes, I'm like, I'm not in mood is not the right word. I'm not in the capacity. I don't have the capacity to record today. So that's how every Tuesday it got delayed all the time. And February I had to I wanted to go to Mumbai and meet my friends. So I did that. It was super amazing. It was super fun, and honestly it was like a wake up call. I was going to say wake up fall, but yeah, wake up call for me about friendships. And it kind of like recentered me to balance. And the problems I had last year, it kind of like reframed things, and I was able to understand myself better and understand how I was dealing with things. And it was like a jolt. I've met my friends who are from college, and it was really an eye-opening experience, and I really wish them great life because they are awesome. And ever since then, I felt like I'm such a changed person. Like really, so much of my philosophies regarding friendship and all not changed. I would say evolved, and I'm able to like discern my time. Is that really a good phrase? I don't even know if that's right. I'm really able to discern things proper more, and I'm able to like evaluate and do time management properly. I guess that's the right word. I don't know, but yeah, it changed me, and it made me kind of like, it made me push or get back up from the burnout I'm experiencing. And I was like, and also I had like an old dressing table as my desk, and I was like, I'm sick of it. I can't even sit properly and do my work on my laptop. It's not even a real desk. There's just not, it doesn't have like a proper place for my legs to go to. So it's really uncomfortable. I have to lean forward a lot to type or whatever. And it's funny because even now I have to lean forward because I keep my laptop really far away in the desk. Anyway, so I bought a new desk online. That's the word. And it did not come out right at all. It's like a really big desk, and I would have been surprised that it was perfect, but it's not. It's very awful. All the holes are misaligned. It's not drilled properly. The wood and the steel are engineered good. I can see the welding is good, and the screws and all nut bolt they are good. The problem is the holes for the screws are not aligned properly. They just did a terrible job in aligning them, and so because of that, the parts do not fit together at all. And so I kind of had to, like, before I went to Mumbai, it was like within a few days I had to quickly assemble the table or desk, and it's like falling up, not really falling apart, but one day it will definitely fall apart and bend beyond saving completely. I have my fear is like there's an undershelf under the desk. There's a shelf under the desk, and it does not have proper supports, so there's a chance it will just break in the middle, and I hate it. But the wood seems nice, the quality of the wood is pretty good. It's just the holes, man, is not properly aligned, and it frustrated me so much. It's really heavy too, and I'm like, I'm not gonna take all the desk and the thing arrived like in January, and I procrastinated on assembling it, and I was able to assemble it just a few days before I had to travel, so it was all a mess anyway. And this and by the time I found out like it's not it's completely misaligned, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do the take the burden to send it back or return it. It's just too much work. I don't know how returns work. Never tried it. I always miss the date for the return anyway, so I never really think about returning anything. And apparently it's not really that sustainable thing. Like, I don't know for this particular online thing, does it work or not, I don't know. But in clothing and many such industries where they say return is available, you can return it and whatnot, those clothes are never like put back on sale, apparently, allegedly. That's what I saw in some documentary, and like it's fascinating to me. Like, why? Then why bother having a return thing policy? It's better if you just, anyway, most of the clothes that are made are just ending up on landfills. It's just chaos out there. Everything just sucks. Everything is terrible. It feels absolutely distressing and depressing. That's not what I was going to talk about. What was I going to talk about? Yeah, the delay. So the desk changed, and with that my mic setup changed. I had to remove the mic setup from the old one, and this new desk doesn't really have the sturdiness for me to attach the mic setup on. So I was like, I'll first go to Bombay and come back, and then after coming back, I don't know what happened. It was March and April. Things happen, I guess. By May, I'm like, I was like, I should. Okay, I was thinking about why I'm not doing a podcast or doing anything. It's like because I don't have my mic set up. I can just handhold my mic and speak into it. But at the same time, it feels tiresome to me. So I'm like, maybe I need a mic stand, So I was procrastinating on buying the mic stand. I finally bought it. And then I procrastinated on assembling it. I finally assembled it. And then I was like, the positioning of the mic stand, I don't know how it would work. And then I did not attach the mic to the mic stand for a long time. I think in May, I got the stand. And I attached the mic just last 2 weeks in June or something. It's crazy. My procrastination is going crazy. Anyway, so that's why I got delayed into recording this episode. It got so delayed, I was thinking maybe I should just, stop and maybe call this like season 1 and start a new season. But then my brain is like, no, because if you're starting a new season, you need some changes to it, like customize stuff and not relying on completely like presets from your podcast publisher or whatever. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty valid, that if I'm going to make like start a new season, I should bring new things to this, or how the podcast is made, or how the podcast is produced and the outputs. So there should be some changes to it for me to justify calling a new season, not just the time lapse, the time that went by between the episodes. And the other reason was, if I say it's a new season and then I do not follow through the second episode, and I'm not able to make the episodes consistently, then it's just a big joke for me. I don't care, because most people do not care at all. It's good that most people do not care, but somebody tell my brain that, like, it's okay to be absolutely absurd. Anyway, so that was how I procrastinated so much, because every month I'm like, I'm gonna do this episode 30 this month itself. I'm gonna do this today. I'm actually not today. Today never comes. I'm just gonna do this Tuesday, and the Tuesday I'm like, no, not a chance. I'm not at all capable of sitting straight properly, let alone talking to microphone. And I really missed the podcast a lot, because as you all know, I have probably talked about this in the previous episodes, that whenever I'm not doing a podcast episode, I just don't talk much, and because of that, I completely forget how to talk. 1. 2 is I don't remember English most of the time, because I speak Malayalam with my mom, right? And I don't talk to anyone And even if I talk to my friends, I'm speaking to them mostly in English, no, mostly in Hindi, and like a very Indian English, I guess. So I think I just speak to Hindi or vernacular languages, Malayalam, if that's the primary language. It depends on how we met and how we talked first. And on text it's difficult for me to speak in type in like Hindi or English, right? And I mostly use English as a dominant language while texting. But while speaking, it depends on who you are. And it's so weird because if I know someone is Malayali and they can speak Malayalam, I just cannot speak to them in any other language. It's just my brain just gets stuck in that one language, and all the other language options are just gone. So it's so difficult for me to speak to someone who's Malayali and who speaks and understands Malayalam. It's so difficult for me to speak to them in English or Hindi. I fumble a lot. I don't get words. It's just the brain just dissolves, I guess, and I have to speak to them in Malayalam. Even if they speak to me in English, I'll still speak to them in Malayalam. And I hate that sometimes. I mean, I don't really hate that. I just find it weird, and I wish I could be more, adaptable to things. And oh my god, I think the spider just made a web on my clothes. Not the one I'm wearing. There's a coat hanger stand, the clothes stand, and I had clothes on them. And I can see a little bit of this thinly grayish, like a line, and it's probably spider webs or cobwebs. Cobwebs are such a weird name. Why? Okay, I'm not gonna go into the etymology of that, but yeah, there was a brief amount of time in my life where I never really understood cobwebs. Although electricity is back, welcome back, and now we'll have the humming of the. I hope it doesn't work. Oh my god, it's opening up. Anyway, it's raining outside. Very, very much. It's not inconsistent this time. It's really raining continuously. I'm kind of scared about it. Not scared, but it's gonna ruin the freaking this audio. It's not loud enough to dominantly pick up the audio, but it is loud enough to be in the background and piss me off while I'm editing it. So that's the whole missing days, and it's funny because every month, this March I was like, I should focus on my main projects finally. Oh my god, even though it's not even my main project, it's the main side project. I have many projects, and one is the main project, and then you have the side projects, and among that, one of them is the main for now. So that's the main side project that I was like, I should focus on it, and I actually haven't started it. It's been like since March, right? March, April, May, June. 4 months passed by. Oh my god, damn. That really sucks, man. I just wish I could just focus and complete things. That's something I used to be able to do back in the day, but now it just feels so impossible. And this is the main reason why I'm even recording this episode now, because when I was doing the meeting with myself, because I'm self-employed. It's not even an employment, but I work alone and do my things alone. And I'm like, one day I sat down, I'm like, I need to do some scheduling or planning for when to post on my channel of the services. I was thinking like, first I selected some date for the covers, or just do like set a day, for example, first or second Saturday or something like that. So I decided that I'm gonna choose Saturdays for the podcast episodes, and it'll be like alternative. And so because of that, because it's July, and like I need to start doing this, because if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it again, right? The start is not happening if I don't force myself to do it now. So because of that, I had this entire week to record the episode, and I chose to record it right in like 1 a.m. of the Saturday in the morning, in the night. Wait, yeah, oh my god, I should have stand. There was the one more option for me to record this. Like I could sit and record, and I could stand and can record. I was thinking, but standing can tire me out very quickly, I guess. So that's why I sat, and now I'm sitting, and it hurts. Because I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable position with the mic stand, and it doesn't work really well. I need to change up things, but maybe by next time I will figure out with dynamic microphone where I don't have to compromise my comfort and be able to record it properly. This episode, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for all the pops, pop, the B's and the P's, and there's so many pops probably in the audio, and it will hurt your ears. So I should have said sorry before. I think I've said, I don't remember. It's just, oh my god, I just realized I'm recording this podcast episode now. Then I have to edit it down, and put effects on it. Effect is just a de-esser and compressor to stabilize the volume and stuff like that. Not volume, loudness is the right word. It's raining pretty heavily. Not too much, but it's raining somewhat. And the lights here, the electricity is... I'm mumbling my words. I'm sleepy now. Damn. Fuck, I'm really sleepy now all of a sudden. I think I've reached my limit of being alive. No, not alive. It's awake. The word awake and alive are so similar. Not really, but What was I talking about? I was talking about something that I wanted to talk about more. I just not remember it. I was talking about something. I just don't remember it at all. What was I talking about? Damn. I think it's probably so I did scheduling and I forced myself. So that's how I ended up at 1 a.m. here. I had the entire day of Friday to record from not morning, like 11 o'clock in the morning to now. And I chose to record it now. Oh, the rain is intensifying. Oh, what use is it? The rain is getting intense. And it's probably louder now. It is definitely picking up in some ways. Especially like the humming sound or something. Anyway, maybe I'll just keep this episode short. How about that? Maybe I should keep this episode. This is getting back... Hopefully getting back into groove. I hope. Every time I say I have things planned, nothing goes away, nothing goes right. So I will not promise anything, and I just hope I'm able to focus on my projects and complete them and finish them before deadlines. The deadline is really close, and I'm recording the podcast right before it. That procrastinating me is never gonna away. And I hate that. I wish I was not procrastinating all the time. I'm actually feeling more confident recording this episode. I actually thought I would be very anxious and I will not be able to talk at all. But I feel very ease. Oh, also the silence because the rain is gone away. The rain, is like white noise, pink noise, something. And yeah, it's not bothering me much at all. And when I put the fan on again after this recording, I will feel at ease. And I'm actually this is the thing. I don't know if it shows or if it comes across, but I don't want to jinx it though. If I say it, I feel like it will jinx it. I'm feeling happy this year. Then that has been like an amazing experience, because in a long time that shit was not there, man. The general sense of contentment, that's back. But we are so back, boys. We are so back to being a child. Why did I say that? Okay, I think I should keep this topic for the next podcast. I have so much to talk about. The trip to Mumbai, and I watched Dune 2 without watching Dune 1. The experience of it, I'll probably talk about it later because it's like a whole thing. I was, oh my god, it was so amazing, man. Oh, I can't believe I did not do an episode right after watching it, but I'm so excited to talk about it. This is the thing. As a child, you are excited about things, and now I'm excited about things now again after a long time, and it feels awesome. And I genuinely feel, I don't want to jinx it. I'm gonna say it, but it's really amazing. Even though the world is going to shit many aspects, and I still feel like there's still hope. Because if you lose the hope, it's just over. It's game over now. So it's very important to not lose hope. With giving up hope is like just admitting defeat. I don't know what you're fighting against, but let's say it's like even if you lose the battle, you have to win the war. You'll win the war. That's how human progress works. Even if it feels like things are going to shit, and eventually it will come to like a balance. And it's important to be conscious, or I don't know what the correct word is, like as masses, as people, we should always remember how much people are important, how like humans are important, man. There's so much things to talk about, like AI and stuff. As an ex-STEM lord and stem cell, I loved AI. Just kidding. There's so much aspect, there's nuance to it, and there are many things, my grievances, and so much worry, and so many things to talk about. Okay, I have listed down all the topics that I want to talk about, and let's explore it in the next episodes. And so yeah, we're so back, everyone. The boys. Oh, I kind of want to start the show of The Boys. I just want to see. Maybe I feel like, maybe not. I'm currently watching House again, rewatching it, and there's so many things that they missed the mark on, and so many things that they kinda like did a good job on. Anyway, this is not the time. I'm slurring not really, but I'm sleepy, and I really wish I could just stop, because my legs are kind of hurting from sitting too long. And ouch! Oh my god, feels so nice. My legs are genuinely hurting now. I think I should stop. And I don't remember my outro. What did I say as an outro? Wait. Oh, I hope you guys are well hydrated, drink enough water as you might need. Hope you guys are able to like eat good food. Food is really amazing. Of course it is. And being able to eat healthily, that's whatever it is to you. It's a blessing. It's a what do you call it? Privilege. Which should not be a privilege. Like, it should be just normal. It should be what everyone gets to experience, but unfortunately it's a privilege to be able to eat healthy food and be able to like it's sad, but that's the thing. It's depressing, but change is always brought upon if we don't lose hope. So things will get better eventually. It has to, if we want to sustain our humankind. That's the word. I hope you drink enough water, eat good food, and feel amazing when you have those victories in your life. Even if they're tiny, like you woke up from the sleep, got out of the bed, and did basic hygiene stuff like brushing your teeth. That's a great achievement. Congratulations. I'm not sarcastic at all. That's really good achievement. Like, or being able to be human is also important. I hope you have great connections and good support system, everyone who's listening to it, and I hope you find happiness that comes from within, of course, because from the outside it's not sustaining. And all things. Yeah, I'll just stop. Okay, so I'll just go to the outro. Thank you for your existence, you amazing being. You're always welcome to the Warehouse of Dreams. Bye, guys.